so finally we're gonna have the airdrop for Anzen, and more or less that is scheduled in the upcoming 2 weeks. So they're gonna have a pre-sale for their token, which is ANZ. That is the ticker for the token. And that will be on December the 2nd. That will last for a week, which is 7 days, until December the 9th. So most likely after that date is when we're gonna be receiving the airdrop. Currently, there is no checker, but the first week of December is when they said we're gonna have the checker, and also points are stopping. So right now, if you still have some funds, you can leave it because you're still earning some points until the first week of December. And I would also advise that you leave your funds until you receive your airdrop. For the airdrop, they have allocated 5%, which is kind of steep, to be honest. I was expecting at least a 10%. I do understand that they are a small project, but to be honest, today, at least the thing that we're expecting is at least 10%. So total supply is 10 billion tokens. Initial supply is 500 million. They allocated 6.77% for the launchpad, which, as I said, will be for a whole week. And the price, which is a fixed price at 0.060, with a fully diluted valuation FDV of $60 million. Not bad, to be honest. If it is FDV at $60 million, I'm taking it. That's fine. And it will be fully unlocked at claim. Now, I really hope that the airdrop will also become claimable on the same day that the pre-sale guys are also claiming, because if not, the price will crash and then we're gonna have an airdrop that is worth pennies. So I really hope so. More information, use cases, liquidity incentive, ANZ holder features, base reward, protocol fees, and voting power as usual. Then if we go here, so if you are within the top 500 wallets, you do have a vesting schedule. So 50% will be claimable, and then remaining 50% will have a vesting of 6 months, and you're going to be claiming it every month, which is 8.3%. Yeah, 8.3% is the amount that you're going to be claiming every month. You also need to keep your USDZ or SUSDZ, if that is what you're using, if you are within the vesting schedule. Now, since we will have the checker by the first week of December, and also points are stopping by the first week of December, just keep your funds. And in the end, if you are within the top 500 wallets, if you don't have a lot of USDZ stake, I would also just leave it there. And maybe if you're farming something just like myself, that I'm doing Good Chain, I'm still gonna keep my funds there because my goal was to also get the airdrop for Good Chain, which is pretty on the farm right now. So other than that, let's go ahead and speculate a little bit. Obviously, I'm just speculating. I don't know what the price will be because we don't know what is the total points. Even if you ask about it, the only thing that they say is to just go and look at the total points on the leaderboard. You add it up and more or less have a guess. So this is exactly what we're gonna do. Before that, what I do like about it, it is the user count, which is only 27,000. And as usual, most of them are not going to be receiving the airdrop. We have seen that on multiple projects. And also, if we scroll down, you can see that by October the 1st, we only had 16,000 users. And then it grew to 26,000. So unless they put something like 50,000, 100K, $1 million, I don't think they're going to be receiving a lot. And even from the 16,000, I know there is a group of people that probably stayed for 1 or 2 days or allocated something like $10, and then are not going to be receiving an airdrop, right? So I'm going to stick between 15K to maybe 18K users that are going to be receiving the airdrop. So let's go ahead and speculate a little bit. So I add up everything here, and the total points for the top 25 users is 97 billion. If we divide that for the points, for the total coins allocated or tokens allocated for the airdrop, it would be 0.005. Obviously, we still have more users, so we cannot use that as the baseline. And price per token is 0.06. Total users, I already mentioned that. But now, if we dilute that amount by 5, we will get 0.001 token per point. And if it is by 10, so let's say there is a trillion points, we will get 0.0005. That is the total amount. So let's say that you got maybe 25 million points. So you started early. The first time that I mentioned it, you added enough funds into it. So let's do some math. Let's say 25 million by 0.0005. So we'll get 12K points more or less. And let's go ahead and calculate it by the pre-sale price. So that would be 750 bucks. Again, I don't know what the price will be. We might have more than 1 trillion points, 150 trillion points, or way less than that. I don't know, but I'm just using this as a baseline, more or less, to speculate and play with the price, right? Because we only know the price, we only know the points for the top 25, so you can just play with it and guess what more or less you will be able to get. On the other hand, I'm still going to be staking my USDZ just because I'm doing good chain and I also want to receive that airdrop. I don't need that money. It is just some money that I had left over and I wasn't really using it. So I staked it first on Extra Finance, which wasn't tokenized, so I got nothing. Then I moved it to Truster and Hyperlock. I did make a little bit of money, but I only staked for like 10 days and I think I got like $15, which is okay because I staked for less than 2 weeks. And now I have all my funds on good chain and I'm planning to leave it there until I get the airdrop. So there you go. This is the information that we got so far. If you want to use this, speculate a little bit. Let me know in the comments how much you think we will get. And other than that, that's it. Just make sure to keep an eye on their Twitter account. So whenever the checker is available or the claiming site is available, so we can claim and make some money, hopefully. Peace out.